don't mean to butt in.
Oh no, that's cool. In the walk-in. Now this right here, it looks like cheese, but it is not. It is roux. And we talked about roux, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So roux cold, you can sprinkle it in like this, put it on a box grater, and you can thicken it up your sauces that way.
Oh, that's awesome.
So that's kind of cool to have. I'm going to saute your lovely mayonnaise. We're going to salt this. I might as well salt it right now. No, I'm not going to salt it. I lie a lot. I need some salt. Pretty please and thank you.
Is it not that one right there?
That's sugar, man.
Oh. Yeah. The salt is the rocky one.
Actually, it's in a Cambro, and then you put it back in the walk-in, or on the cage. It's in a Cambro kind of like this, because the box got wet. All right, so you see it? It should be in there. Right there. Are you gonna hack it up too? The chicken? Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. So my way is a little different. It might be a little different. I don't know. I didn't see it. Figler broke down your guys' chicken. A couple different ways that you can go about it. He showed you trussing, and he broke one down too, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, he showed us how to do the gnarly little like meat popsicles. Those things are cool.
Those are so old school.
That's so cool. I'm totally gonna do that at my next party, and people are gonna be like, "How'd you do that?" I'm like, "It's a secret. You guys are
You don't even want to know.
It's gonna cost you 20 grand to find out." That's what shit's
What's that? Yeah. Could you?
Oh, I need to back up.
So I like to put my salt and pepper for my chicken on the board so I don't contaminate it. And you can take it out of there when you're done with it. So you want to grab me a couple paper towels. Please and thank you. So you want to. First thing I do, I always like to remove the excess fat. To me, it's just unnecessary. The reason why they always have this little lapel of fat, thanks Mom, is it used to be back in the day they would put the fat, shove it inside to show the quality of the fat, that it was a decent chicken. So a couple of different things we'll look in here, and as Chef probably told you, or maybe he didn't tell you, but the easiest way to go about your chicken is to remove the wishbone first. Did he not tell you that? So this way, when you carve down into it, you're not stopped by this bone. There's a bone right here. This way, you can carve things right off the breast. It makes your life so much easier if you remove the wishbone first. Also, if you roast it whole, as he showed you for trussing, when you take it off and the wishbone has been removed before you truss it, that you can take the chicken right off the breast without any bone that's inhabiting you. So the best thing to do is take the tip of your boning knife and kind of go along the sides. You can feel where it is, and you just kind of want to go on either side and release it from the tip and just kind of wiggle it around. Did you hear it kind of release?
Yep.
So,
okay.
Oh, they broke.
Broke it!
That's right. The next one, I have 4 more, man, and we're good.
Those are wishes.
That's
there we go.
The fake one. All right, so now the wishbone is removed. This way it doesn't stop, there's nothing to stop me from taking it right off the breast. So next thing is I want to kind of open them up, break its bones. It's dead, it doesn't feel a thing.
So nasty.
So popping it out, seriously, like, total economical value right in there. So now I have both sides are open. He's spread open. Oh, excuse me, I didn't even buy me dinner yet. So, you can take this right off and go right to the breast if you want, or you can take these. I like to start off with taking and doing. I'm sure he showed you this one.
Meat popsicles.
Yep.
So that's the best way to French this bone. It really, honestly, just makes a whole bunch of sense on an economic standpoint. And what I mean by economic standpoint is if you're needing to do this at a restaurant, for whatever reason in pastry that you would have to do this. The old school way of doing it is where they would take, as he probably explained, and tell me if I repeat myself, and kind of cut around it and then scrape.
Yeah.
That's what
It
he
takes
did.
forever, right? So that right there is just not anything that we want to do.
And
So
that's the meat popsicle, right?
that's the meat popsicle.
Yep, that's the meat
Yeah,
popsicle.
I was making sure I remembered right. And you cut mid.
There's a little, and I'll show you on the next one. I'll do one more for you.
Right near the
There's like
shoulder.
a little V. It's a natural little V. So now I have my airline breasts, but today we're going to do some supreme, so I'm actually going to remove that. And then right in the back here is the most favorite area of all of the Sheppies, and this is called the oyster. And the best way to get at the oyster is to cut like an X. Did you guys get boning knives in your kit?
No.
And to use your thumb and to find like this natural little spoon in the back here, and using your thumb to remove that, so the oyster comes right out. That little nugget of meat. And you're
Kind of.
It's dark meat, yeah?
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
So it comes right away. So every little bit is removed off of there, and that nice little bit of dark meat, that's this choice little bits. It's kind of like the chicken tenderloin, if you will, you know.
Yeah, where's Raven?
What?
That's Raven's favorite. She says that's all she buys are tenderloins. She goes, how many chickens she probably is eating just by eating tenderloins.
So then your leg and your thigh bone, and then no meat are left on here. Here's the Pope's nose right here. We did a really good job of stripping that down. Now we're going to come back over here, and if it starts to get a little slimy on you,
Just grab a paper towel.
grab a paper towel, make sure it's nice and dry. So I'm going to follow along the keel bone here. Jeez.
Time to sharpen.
Yeah, no doubt. Well, I just need to use my steel real quick. There's steel underneath here. And using the tip, yeah, just the tip of the knife. Kind of come along here. That's me. And kind of get in between here. But we're going to do a supreme today. So I'm going to go ahead and I don't need I don't need anything but the breast, really.
So pretty.
And that would be a supreme.
Now, is all that because they got shocked? See the bruising?
And not necessarily shocked, it might just like
It's just bruising
however
though?
you get bruised, you know
That's
what I
just
mean?
bruising though?
Yeah.
Because I've noticed a lot of the chickens lately that I've even been purchasing have a lot of those.
It's just their traumatic conditions. It depends on what type of chicken that you're buying, you know what I mean? So, you know, I can't even begin to tell you the conditions of farm-raised chickens.
Oh, I couldn't imagine. Way better. Getting there.
It's worth the money. They taste better, and they're not full of hormones and all the other kind of fun stuff that we don't want in our bodies for our kids. So this would be like an airline breast where we'd have like, you know, one like this and one like that, and it would be cooked on the side. But again, we're doing supremes, and we're going to do supremes or chicken supremes, whatever you want to call it, for poaching for a Waldorf salad I think we're making this week. Need that, we don't need that. And then to be able to remove the two together, these two joints, we're going to follow this natural seam, and I like to take it and just go right down like so, right between those two bones. So this will be for my hunter chicken, and this is my thigh. So again, flipping it over, and it's got this natural seam right there. Cut down in between those two seams, and I'll do another one after I sharpen that.